And we're back. What is it? Friday now? Day 3 of the unemployment. I'm gonna try to 6-link my armor. I finally got 30% quality on it. I've got quite a bit of currency here. I could buy more fusings, but hopefully this will work. I need to bless it first by rubbing it on some noobs, NPCs. Yeah, I gotta bless it. Then I should surround it with exalts. I had like 30 exalts, but now I have very few. Alright, here we go. Need to spend a couple more exalts to buy me a melding of the flesh. $225. Already spent about 300 or 400 fusings on this. We're down to 200 now. 175. Oh, come on, you son of a bitch. 125. 100. What's happening? 75. Come on. That's like 400 with 30 quality. It should work. Come on. Oh, thank God. Oh my God, that was close. 26 left. Jeez. We did it. We got good rolls. We got 68 out of 70 intelligence. We got 89 to max mana. 30 quality gives us 623 armor. 107 energy shield. We do lose the explodiness from the impulses, but my energy shield is 1818. Wait, actually, let me go towards somewhere that you can see what the actual numbers are. With my auras on, I've got to get away to. I got to run discipline. If I can run discipline,
Must have time to gather.
2146 with the reservations I have now. I need to get some more aura effect. I need to get some more mana reservation efficiency. But putting this on makes it 5k armor, pretty much. 5k energy shield. Oh yeah. We did get an awakened lightning pin. We got the divergent ball lightning, so now we're not using the, what was it? Spark? I was using spark. Now we're using ball lightning. Pinpoint. You get less balls as you shoot. It gets more focused for boss fights, but when you're clearing, it shoots out a spread, so that's good. I don't even know what my mind looks like. Does this like not carry over to different leagues? Look at all these. Oh. Oh. Ah. So we need to find a way to get those Patimbo's rings. Patimbo's Valley rings. Those are worth a lot. Even though we're on standard. Smuggler's stash with fossils over here? I don't know exactly how to do that. I haven't researched it. Cold items? Chaos items. That's like right off the path. Let's go check that out. Anything that has a special type of items. So I want to hit my flask first thing. And this one. Because these will recast at the end of the flask effect. Because I'm missing 2 flasks, so I'll constantly get flasks recharging. And that popping from the explosion does a lot of damage because this is like way different clear.
Dude, force belt.
Not the fastest, but we're tanky as fuck. Sort of. Despair curse on hit reads. Couple of those. That's a two-hander. 16. What are these? Chaos damage leached is life. Interesting. Level 81 monster level there. Underground stash. Let's check that out. Could be good. Still drinking booze? No. Been drinking this shit here. Perrier Fusion Strawberry Kiwi Water. It tastes like booze. I don't know if it went bad or what, but the church next door is for sale now. And they left a bunch of it sitting outside, so I just snagged it. Been drinking some of those. Once you're unemployed, you gotta do things to survive. Even though I wasn't unemployed at the time. I was just cheap. It's like, oh, crate of fusion water out here. I guess I'll drink this. And my damage is so bad.
My mana is spent. Huh?
One thing I could do. Let's get Pain Attunement. I also gotta get a jewel to put in there. I was saving that for the melting of the flesh. But how many more levels can I get? I'm only 89. I'm already 89. I could re-roll this thing. Change some of these. The evasion rating doesn't really help me. Crit chance doesn't really help that much. 5 cast speed. Duration of elemental ailments. Projectile damage is okay, I guess. Do I care about tireless? It is life and I could 1, 2, 3 get some of the life back and then get Pain Attunement. I could just spec out of this altogether and just go like he did. He didn't do this whole thing. Yeah, I don't care about life and mana. This is a lot of wasted points I can cut out. Yeah. Let's do this. cut out tireless. And then I'll add a connection here. And get that.
I must have time to gather my will.
So throw this in here. And sell this. Now we're going to refund these points. Because my life is all reserved now anyway. It doesn't really matter. Uh-huh. So now I got 13 points. I could do a cluster setup up here. I don't know why he didn't do it like over here. This is elemental damage. That seems like the way to go. Why would he do it over here? Oh, I won't have enough mana now. If I hit this, that kind of works. Maybe that's why I did it. 8% mana, I lost 28% mana. Plus up from 20 flat. First mana regen. Where's that crazy ES node over here? Increased effect if non-curse auras. I need that. Oh. Let's see how that works. Cast speed is so slow. I might grab that just for now, but I don't think I could sustain my mana. Energy shield recharge. Why am I 440? Almost had like 5k. Do I lose it from all these wisdom points? These. Oh. That's a nice little cluster. Why can I not get the mastery for that? Increased energy shield from equipped shield. That's a 229 ES shield. Plus I could get oh. Oh, okay. Have I got all my R's on? I need to run purity of ice. My overcap lightning is 180, so that's like 100%. It's 105 times 20 increased lightning damage. Right? It doesn't seem like I'm doing that much lightning damage. Something just feels off about this. My energy shield regen is going from 660 to 2000. I don't know why. 64k armor. I gotta get that up to like 100k. We're at 90 fizz reduction. I don't know. Something just... Oh shit, I'm downloading in the other room. Maybe that's some lag going on too. Let me go check my TV. I'm downloading like this new season of Upload, this TV show where like when you die you upload your consciousness into a computer and live on a computer. Tell you guys how to live cheaply. Wake up in the morning, you have biscuits and gravy from the dollar store. The dollar store sells like a can of biscuits for like $1.50. Takes like half of a can to make biscuits and gravy. So it's like 75 cents. And a can of gravy is like $1.50. So like about $2.25. It'll keep you full all day long. Although I am getting hungry again. Got some deer meat thawing out. I'm just gonna live off the land. And then I can break out the ramen and all my chili and SpaghettiOs that I've got saved up for the pandemic. I'm not gonna need to go to the store for 6 months. So I get some buffs going for my helmet too. Supposed to use like a energy shield hat, but the gold buffs I feel like it's better than any other helmet that you get. I don't know, people aren't incorporating that into their build guides.
Oh, dude, 4 strength, 4 stam leather belt.
They're barely scratching. And plus I get like, look at my resist is like 78, 83, 83. I get Mothering the Flesh and I'm all at 90.
I must have time to gather my will.
Okay. I don't have any currency. Drop an elk. Drop an elk.
Oh, hi, Mark.
wasn't worth the time. Fossils over the, oh, minion or aura items. Oh, I use auras. Ooh. Yeah. How long do seeds last? Like, I got like 2 or 3 asparagus roots or whatever I bought like 3-4 years ago. I'm just like sitting in my kitchen. I don't know if they're still good or if they're just like dead or what happens to them. Are they in stasis? What's the deal with that? I guess I could just stick them in some water and see if something happens. They're weird though. Like asparagus, you gotta like plant on the side of a hill, like not too much water, not too much sun.
Leather belt.
We got what's the point of this ring? Minions deal damage. Maximum zombies. Maximum scouts. Oh, that's pretty nice. That one says, what's that worth? Maximum skeletons, 20-30 chaos. Maximum zombie one is worth nothing. Use 2 elemental damage ring. Not really good. Piercing means with a spare on hit ring. About 10 chaos. Okay. 10, 10, 20. Life reservation efficiency. That one's maybe 10C. See how I can use these rings? Take this one off. Down to 139. It's got 38 plus, that's 49. That's even higher lightning res, which is more damage. Plus 10% increased life reservation. Yeah, my life goes up a little bit. I don't have anything that's cheap that I could throw in there. What about Righteous Fire? If I use Righteous Fire, what happens? Oh, I can't use it because I have 1 health. Turns off at 1 health, so I can't even like test it. I mean, I could if I went to town. Got all the shit, right? Really? Even like the roots of like asparagus? Yeah, I can't regen faster than. Oh, maybe I can a little bit. It like goes up and down. I'm almost where I can run righteous fire. I don't understand how the regen works. Like, why is it fluctuating? Okay, it goes up, down, and then it comes back, it goes down. Yeah, this ring doesn't really do any good, does it? Mana regen on it. What can I craft on this ring? More damage? Well, I've still got some tomato seeds then. I guess I'll try to plant them. Do 14 increased damage. Maybe the minus mana cost. Let me keep spamming. Got room for like 64 chaos, 40, 50, 60. I don't think any of that's worth anything. Hmm. 188. So I get chaos res from this. But I'll also get armor from the ring. That's good, I guess. Flat armor. I'll strengthen dex from the headhunter. I don't know how I can get more armor. Well, fewer circlets, what the other guy uses, and they don't even have armor. Infernal blow, physical is extra fire. I guess I could try to enchant this helmet. How do you do the multiple enchants now? There's no prophecies. I need to look that up. Okay. I don't need this anymore. Let's see what I'm supposed to use. So he used a deafening essence of loathing on his helmet to craft it. Anomalous arrogance level 20. Probably gives you more. 2 jewels with 2% implicits. %, roll on Ashes of the Stars. I got that. That's important. Enlighten 3 or Enlighten 4. 30% life reservation mastery. I got that. I think I did a Lyra. Brian King and Yugul. Radiant Faith, time. Okay, that don't matter. Map mods to avoid no regen, reduce flex charges, reduce arm effect. Let's recover, max reduce block. Looks like he's doing like shield charge smite for clearing, and then he just uses ball lightning on bosses. Assassin's Mark. What does smite do? So you hit them with 1 smite, and then they get hit with the area damage, and it gives them a debuff, making them take more. I don't know about that. I don't know where I could even put these slots. Get rid of that extra ball of lightning. And this crackling lance. Shield charge, smite, faster attacks. Path of Exile. KJ Ireland. Who's KJ Ireland? What the heck? So, shield charge. Up there. No. Right there. Flame dash there. This can go there. What is this? What's my veil skill? Purity of lightning. So that makes my overcap lightning res go up even higher, which does more damage. So when I hit that, it's like a damage boost. Smiting. Let's put that there. Let's put that there and put smite on W. Whack.
I must have time to gather my will.
This is a lot of bullshit to get your damage up. Whee! What's the mana cost of Crackling Lance versus this?
Huh?
Am I so fast? I mean, I guess those level 81 mobs have way more health. It's equivalent to like a T14 map or something, I guess, right? Yeah, fucking shield charge. Cool animation. I just want to make a shield crusher. Pretty dope. Boom, boom, boom. Shield charge with fucking headhunter. That's fast. See, I go backwards. It's like lagging me out. I got some levels. So I need to smite them and then smack them, and then they'll take increased lightning damage. Look at this fucking armor, dude. I look stupid with the bird helmet, but this armor looks dope. I love white and gold. I always have, ever since Saints Row 3. I started making white and gold cars. I'm like, damn, it's a pimp. It's like fucking gold laid pearl and shit. Like heavenly looking. What's the stuff? It's like Diablo 3 Act 4.
I must have time to gather my will.
It smells just like liquor, but it's not. It's like sparkling water. This Phantasmal Crackling Lance could be good, though. Alright, let's try a tier 10. I can get the dudes to spawn. Right? Let's try a factory. I guess that's fine. Do I even need Jun anymore? Syrian Exarch has no interest, so this is too low. So I can't advance my stuff. Well, shit then. Well, let's do this one anyway, because took it out of a remove only tab, so I gotta do it. I mean, I could do tier 16s. It's just gonna take a while because my damage is so shit. I think I can pretty much tank everything in the game now.
Oh, dude, 4 strength, 4 stam, leather belt.
Smite him. Let's smite him. Got these barrels. This is where you find exalts, hitting fucking barrels. Man, my run speed is so shit. Got 30% move speed boots, right? Yeah.
My mana is spent.
Should be pretty fast in maps though, because I get all the buffs. Headhunter buffs, shrine effects. Just gonna stand in his fire. Didn't even do half damage.
Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that?
Okay, smite him, throw it on this, throw it on this. Now hit him. We hit that for more damage. I didn't even hit my potion this whole map. If I got hit by any kind of chaos damage, I would have just fell over dead from 1 health. Wise Oak. Wise Oak is more damage. Back against the wall. Smack him. Wise Oak him. Hit that thing. Hit this thing. Hit this thing. Here's some molten shell damage. Boom. Okay. Garbage so far. Good to know.
الله أكبر.
Huh?
الله أكبر.
There are no more worthy beasts nearby, so Einar will go feed the ones we caught.
I must have time to gather my will.
Everyone, get in here!
Oh, dude, 4 strength, 4 stam, leather belt.
Oh, we got a speed boost. Push, push, push.
Oh, dude, 4 strength, 4 stam, leather belt.
Pick it up. Go. Go. Kind of weird that the people that got me fired at work did not unfriend me on Facebook after all the harassment I did to them. Still haven't figured that part out. Ice Tomb is the most expensive thing. What? I think this is a reroll. Do I even want to get this thing first? I got another ritual remaining. Thought I had one over here.
Oh, dude, 4 strength, 4 stam, leather belt.
There he is.
My mana is spent. I must have time to gather my will.
Head hunter. I hunt your head. Call my boss's boss. I don't even have that guy's phone number. 4639. Doesn't give very much. Green herbs. Primal air.
Hello.
Hello.
Goes. You obviously you're not in the best shape because of what happened recently, I think. Was what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna get a new job then?
Nah, I don't think I want another job. Fuck it.
Well, that's what I was wondering here, because, like, food and gas prices are, like, going through the roof right now.
I'll just go fishing, live off the land. Lost Ark is not good. I don't know why everybody keeps saying it is, but it's not.
I did not enjoy playing it. Like, I downloaded it, and then I played it like 3 hours or something, and then I stopped.
I think I know why everybody thinks it's good. I saw a video the other day, somebody was playing. It has the same kind of, like, the items look cool, like Diablo 3 kind of unique items, and you can, like, upgrade them the way Arcade kind of lets you do. Like, you try and you fail. It either goes up or it goes down, and you keep doing it until it improves.
Like gambling or something, right?
Yeah. But the actual playing the game is not good. It's like kind of like a ripoff of PoE, but it's more like Black Desert, where you just pick up 50 enemies at once and you stun lock them until you kill them all, and that kind of bullshit. One shot everything. This is gay. It's a Korean style.
Yeah, like, here they're supposed to remove the mask mandate for mask here. Don't wear the mask anymore, but they're still pushing the COVID stuff in my area. Like, the rest of the country is kind of like all came down on lockdowns, like. Anyway, the point is, here it's just been like madness. Doesn't seem like anything's going on, but then when I was working at the gas station and talking with people and they come in and buying stuff, it was like, no, everyone's basically telling me the same thing. Like, they have no money, rent's like $1,000 a month, food's like, you know, because food doesn't last that long, right? Like, yes, you could buy canned food and all that stuff, but like, in Canada, I don't know, I was talking to Fly Jim about this, it's like a can of soup is like $5. Just a single can.
Yeah, that's
like,
crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Is that what it's gonna be like here?
Yeah, because gas prices, and like, here's the thing, I bought like, if they had a pallet of like chicken noodle soup for like $24, but there wasn't like that much there. It was like a deal with, they're trying to get it out of there kind of thing. So everyone was like flocking to it, like me and everyone were like, oh my god, that's such a good deal, because normally it'd be like $5 for each can, not like, you know, like several cans for, you know, $5. Well, now that's Canadian money. Really, that's only like $3 for you guys, $3 a can. But like,
oh, I mean, that's still like double what we get.
yeah,
It's still like $1.50 a can. That's like way too high.
yeah.
It's going up. Like a can of any kind of vegetable is like 50 cents to 75 cents.
Yeah, and this was just a can. This was like that was like $1.25 for a can of like chicken noodle soup, and it has like no chicken in there. And when I opened it, put it in the bowl, mostly all noodles, and it was just like little chunks, very tiny chunks, like someone hit them.
It's like the whole Pringles thing. How they keep reducing the size of Pringles, and they rip you off. How like it doesn't even start until like 3 inches down or 5 inches down. It's like,
yeah, it's like half empty.
Like that. They try to just rip you off.
But they're
Lay's
like,
fills all their chips up with like air.
yeah.
Memes about it. It's like so obvious everybody knows about it. It's
like bags, like cereals getting like that. Have you noticed the bag? Like my Jim was telling. Maybe you should make a video about this. Maybe we should, since we're talking about it, we could do a little live stream or something. Just
I'm streaming
talk
now.
about how the world is ending or whatever. Oh, you're streaming right now?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's like, what I'm fearful of is, like, I've been trying to do what you would, Fly Jim, and other people would, like, you know, Showstopper for a while is, you know, like, save your money, stockpile food, you know, that kind of stuff, and like, try to be smart with your money, don't go blowing it on a bunch of bullshit. but it's kind of hard now. Like literally, some of my old neighbors here were talking about buying different kinds of dog food to eat.
What?
Yeah. They're trying to figure out what type of dog food would be the best, the safest, or whatever.
It does look pretty good. My dog eats it fucking that Alpo shit with the gravy. I like that. I get jealous of her. Like, I want some of this. Some of that good dog food. I took my dog to the dog park today. This other guy was there. My dog was like barking at her, and I was like, I thought she calmed down, so I let her go inside with that dog. And she like jumped up on her and started smelling her. And then I started petting the other dog, and I freaked out, and attacked her, and then the other dog clawed her in the face. She's got a big scar on her snout now.
Oh. Because she was like, didn't want you petting other dogs, because she felt like...
Jealous, I guess. Look at this, I'm not even taking damage from this fucking rain of physical daggers or whatever they're fucking dropping on my head.
Well, it's like from what I hear... What are you playing, Poe?
Yeah.
No. Well, when you talk about Black Desert, or not Black Desert, that's what this game felt like, Black Desert. Like, I played the quests kind of sucked, or whatever it was. But, or the game, people liked playing it, but I just felt like I was just going along with the crowd. Like, the only game I really enjoyed to play with you guys was, Arcade. Like, when I first played through Arcade, it was very much like Asian MMO, didn't know what I was doing. You know, the upgrade paths keep breaking, so I was like super poor all the time. My gear wasn't upgraded because I couldn't, like, I tried to upgrade it, but it failed, and it's like, I was like this poor mage who was only surviving because like mages were overpowered. I'd do like a spell where I'd trap people in a bubble and like push the bubble like really high in the air.
What was that called? Lahuda's Wave or something?
Yeah, Lahuda's Wave, but with like a fire spell right after or something. I could. So, when the game first came out, they didn't have a lot of like the settings they have now. There was like options where you didn't want to go through someone else's portal, for instance. That was auto check marked like by the time you played the game. But when I played the game, you could go through like essentially the other factions' home city teleport and end up in the guards would murder you and you'd be like stuck over in middle of nowhere or something like that. You know? And that's what I would always do. I had it macroed that I'd open a portal whenever there was like dudes next to me, and then I'd just try to wave as many as I could through the portal. And it worked on friend and foe, so...
Instead of doing damage, you just do gravity versus ground. Whatever that damage is.
Yep, gravity versus ground. Because a lot of times...
Video. I had a butter video? I think that might have been a dream you had.
What you talking about?
Yeah, I said, do I remember my butter video?
Did you do a pro at cooking butter or anything?
I remember I did a bunch of deep frying.
Well, I mean, you got time off now. Is the weather better now at your place? Maybe you could do something outside. Or...
yeah, it's about mushroom season. It's supposed to be like freezing tomorrow, though.
Yeah, it's been fucking cold here, too. I'm worried we're gonna have like World War III. Not like at first I was like, it's not gonna happen or whatever, but now it's like,
kind of hope we do.
Yeah, kind of to a point. Like it might.
If everybody's in the same situation as me, then I'm not the worst one off anymore.
I guess we're all at war. We're all in the same situation because we're all like, it's getting hard to survive. Like, you got like 2 jobs. They're minimum wage jobs, but they're still like.
You'd think that the pandemic would have killed off enough people that everybody would have way more need for people and stuff.
No, not really. The pandemic's done weird things. Like a lot of places here push towards like delivery. Like grocery stores were delivering food, but it was kind of expensive, and they had to keep their doors open by law. But like a lot of places were pretty much like only doing drive-through basically. 2 years. They made like stuff simpler or whatever. But like me not having a car, and I would always just go into places, and people would look so like fucking upset with me that I was like daring to come inside the store and talk to, want to talk to face to face with a person.
Yeah, like fucking Pizza Hut has no buffet now. Like if you go in there, they're like, "What are you doing in here?"
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't have. Yeah, it's the same thing. Subway is like all weird kind of thing. Like you gotta stand like near the door when you're ordering, basically, because you have to be far enough back. Like we're all wearing masks and stuff. One time we were wearing masks and like face shields, and like some people were in double masks or triple masks. It doesn't make any sense because it's like, I don't know. People are just ridiculous. But now it's getting worse. I feel like.
I've got like over the maximum amount of chaos I have that I can even hold, and I'm doing chaos recipes still. Like, what's wrong with me?
And then Russia has been fucking around with Ukraine, and the other Discord I talked to, they're telling me that there's been like a cyber war going on since Ukraine got attacked, where the U.S. and America and Ukraine have all been like DDoSing the shit out of each other. So if you've noticed your internet being shit, it's like different countries' internets are getting like DDoSed by different by Russia. Is any country that's starting to like put like troops and stuff, like Canada pledged like $50 million towards to Ukraine to help fund with Russia and all this other stuff. So it's like and then after he announced that, like he announced like Russia's been like trying to hack into our government. It's like, yeah, because you like provoked them, right? And then we're sending troops there, and you guys are sending troops, and but then the oil that you Biden said he's not going to buy any Russian oil or like Russian goods. But then I looked at it, and like Russia supplies 80% of the world's fertilizer, and like all this, and there's like aluminum and a bunch of other shit that we buy from them, and like Canada too was like, oh, we're not going to do business with you. Like, then where are we going to get those imports? Then the price of them are going to skyrocket because the other places got to go to like other countries to mine it, or like I feel like America and Canada are kind of like, I think America's going to eat Canada here soon. It's going to annex it for its resources because it's going to be, it's going to have sanctioned all these other big countries like China and like cut off the resources to them.
I don't know if I can do orders non-cursaris or whatever effects. I'm gonna try this. It might fail horribly.
Creation begets.
But you're having fun at least with
order and ambition urge progress, and time
XL.
stay progress at hand.
Yeah.
The progenitor
I still haven't got back into the Dying Light 2 yet. I got that to play
the
still.
burden of the creator and
I got books I gotta read, languages to learn. I got all kinds of shit to do.
yeah, as long as you can pay your bills, I guess.
Next time I go to a job interview and they're like, how do you explain these gaps in your work history? And you're like, have you ever enjoyed life so much that you just want to... Of course I have a gap in my work history. It was great! What are you talking about?
Yeah, I've had that kind of stuff. I've been told that you don't want to have gaps because they're...
I call
It's
that
like
my
when you get-
paid vacation time.
It's like when you get laid off, you're supposed to look for work like immediately or something. Otherwise, the employer sees you as being like a... lazy or whatever.
We shouldn't live in a society where everybody just is expected to work all the time and just waste their life. You only live once. You gonna spend it all working for a corporation so you can have enough money to buy your food?
Yeah, it's kind of the thing. Like, other countries look at us like we've got like amazing lives. Like, that's the thing I found in Canada. Like, people were whining at me as I'm American.
We're living in a
guys.
time where we've invented robots to do work for us, and we're still working. We should be creating art and learning science and improving things instead of like going on like pulling a lever to make a fucking can of beans come out or something. I don't know what other people do with their jobs, but it's not what life's supposed to be. That's why I wish I could just like download my knowledge into everybody else's brains. Be like, y'all need to read some Robert Heinlein and see what fucking real life's supposed to be like.
Oh, dude, horse damn leather belt.
Yeah. I'm like, if you look at all these other countries that are undeveloped, they have basically the same thing. They work themselves to death every day as like slave labor doing shitty jobs just to have enough money to buy food. And then we live in these technologically advanced society, and it's still happening. It's just now it's like, yes, we can go see a doctor or whatever it is, but in your country you have to pay for that. In my country I don't, but got high taxes and like it's really expensive.
Oh shit! They actually did enough damage to me to kill me.
Is that your
Oh,
first
damn.
death in a while?
Kinda. Oh yeah, seasonal work. If I had a trailer, I could take my lawnmower around and just mow yards. I need to
You gotta
invest in a
maintenance all-
trailer.
If you break your mower, you gotta maintenance it.
My old boss, from my job before the last job, that the other job, that boss quit. Not my old boss, but my old boss. It's like real good friends with me. He's like mows yards in the summer, but he's cut back, so he's mowing less yards. So I could take his old yards and mow them.
You could maybe haul around, but the problem is gas is expensive, right?
That means I can charge more, and everybody will understand. They better understand.
Make sure you do a good job, or else people are like, gonna be like, unless people are rich people and they don't have, they just get Mexicans to it. Free, like that's more slave labor. Like people who come over from other countries work their fucking asses off here because only way they've been able to survive in their own country is working their ass off.
They're used to it.
Yeah. But now they're like NPCs, right? I'm not saying to put them down, but it's like all they do is work, zug. They don't never have any free time to like themselves. Like,
A lot of it's like culturally ingrained in them that it's normal to. Like all these Mexicans have this idea of family values and shit, but it's all like just chemicals in your brain. It makes you like having a kid. It's not like you actually like it. They just don't realize that. That's why they keep having sex and they keep having more kids. And they keep working themselves to the bone because they don't realize it's all fucking chemicals.
yeah, well, it's like drugs, right? The brain makes drugs to make us feel certain ways. Because that's when I was taking antidepressants and stuff. I found like antidepressants it was weird because it would make me feel like super happy, like the happiest I'd ever been. More like, like.
Whoa.
But the problem with that is like you need more and more, and you realize, oh, it's just a drug. It like chemical.
My mana is spent.
can't hit this. Hmm.
Maybe you should get Elden Ring or something, I don't know. It's difficult, but there's guides on how to be overpowered already. Kind of like, I feel like it's no harder than Path of Exile, really. It, like, probably gonna need a controller to play it. But
I was watching
PvP
somebody
and everything
play
is
it. They would shoot this big moon at something, and then that would debuff them, and then they would hit them with a big sword, magic sword slash
Oh,
thing.
dude, 4 strength, 4
there's
stamina,
so many different, there's
belt.
like 85 bosses in the game, and like, every boss drops like a spell, either a spell or a weapon, so there's so many different spells and weapons in the game that are, you can combo.
Is it like the better ones or the farther away from where you start?
Kind of. There is some ones that people have found that that are like still really good in late game. Like some weapons are trash, don't get me wrong. It reminds me of Path of Exile. There's just like, there's stats, there's not really a talent tree, but you can essentially, I'm watching a build right now where a guy's doing like magic bleed to everything, where he's like buffs himself with a bleed from like a magic weapon that makes it so that when he hits enemies they bleed for like massive damage, and then he uses fire magic that's like an immolation on himself, and it's triggering the bleed when he's like hurting enemies when they catch on fire and they're bleeding like way faster. So either it's an exploit or it's like supposed to work like that.
Must have time to gather my will.
It's like being able to combo spells together makes them stronger. Interesting.
Do not worry, little beast. We are friends now.
Like this other one I did, I had a shield that can parry spells, so in PvP, I was like goading mages into like shooting me with that big moon spell, and I reflected them like right back into their face and blew them the fuck up. Because mages are usually dump all their points in like intellect and they become like glass cannons. So that was, it's been fun. Oh. Now, is there a lot of like hardship in this game? It just kind of reminds me of DayZ. Like it's no harder than DayZ because like I mean I'm talking about the Arma version. Because in this game you die, you lose your the money or the XP you've accumulated, but it kind of stays in a spot until you go and pick it up. And if you, but you don't lose anything else. You don't lose any gear or like level progression or anything. So it's like easier in high level Path of Exile, in my opinion. Because when the game first came out, if you watch any of these reviewers, you see all these people like whining that its game is too hard and there's no tutorial or whatever. But I played it for like over 100 hours already, and I seem to be having fun and progressing. I think these people just like never played like a fucking video game before. It doesn't hold your hand, you know.
Let's see how this thing goes. Oh, shit. Okay.
Exile, light is ready to fill the tower, as I so kindly requested. Hello? Please do not test my limits. Patience is not something I possess greatly. Fill the tower, Exile. Now.
I just like the combinations people did. Like, there's this staff that I found that adds innate bleed on it, and it does a little bit of poison. But you can get different upgrade stones for different, and you could put like poison on any item essentially. Someone like double infuses this staff that already has poison on it, so now it does like 85 poison. And then people used like 2 of the staffs at once in each hand, and what you do is you cast the poison spell.
Must have time.
because it's like such a high poison threshold on each one. It insta poisons people, and you like essentially you're just chasing them around, spraying them with like poison. But like, so I've seen so many variations of builds already, hundreds of variations perhaps. Like, there's probably going to be some meta that's going to be king, but
I mean, I don't know.
Try to sell. I showed it to Showstopper basically. He's been playing with me. Because the cool thing about a game is there is co-op, and I can trade. I can go get items in the world, and then trade them to you when you summon me to your world. So you could skip like certain progression if, let's say, the early game is difficult per se. Because like you're right, there is end game items in like end game areas.
What's the main goal of it, though? What are you trying to get to?
You're trying to get, there's like a giant tree on the map that you can see from like pretty much every part of the map. And you're trying to go to the base of that tree and defeat like a boss. And then there's like several more bosses in there. And the whole point is you're trying to like fix the Elden Ring, which is the name of the game. I don't know what exactly it is. I'm assuming it's very vague about like what's going on. You have to kind of like read the lore and talk to NPCs to figure out what's going on. But I kind of speed ran through the game. I'm at Capital City right now, and they're telling me I need to go defeat some more other bosses before I can get the items required to fix the Elden Ring. What they haven't really like, they gave me a general idea like where those enemies are. Obviously I can use Google, but it was very much like I wanted to explore and find it for myself. And the map is like all one big map, and there's no load screens. Like, it reminds me of Generis in a way, if Generis was like covered with castles and like partially destroyed. Like, the reason I say it's like Generis is, you know how the map didn't really, it was just a map, like a sandbox in a way. This is like a sandbox as well. Well, I mean, what I'm saying is Generis, at least the maps we would play on, it was like make your own fun kind of thing, right? Elden Ring's full of like a bunch of hidden items and like secrets and bosses everywhere, and it's kind of just throws you into the landscape, and it's like, go run around and have fun. Kind of the idea.
100 Years of Solitude, somebody said they were.
Must have time to gather my
Is it good?
What?
Some book, Corbo read?
I don't know.
Headphone piece? These are called headphones. You guys may not have heard of those. Back before earbuds, there were these things called headphones put on. Back in my day. You know that guy, Boring Dispatcher, that died? He used to be on YouTube.
No.
You know, I applied for a job similar to that. You can work from home. Just have to have a good internet connection, I guess. Which mine kind of drops out a whole bunch.
Yeah, but like
a headphone, what do you call it? A headset.
yeah, you could have a good mic and everything.
It's been a while since I bought a headset. I mean, if I had this set up, they wouldn't know the difference probably.
An exhilarating hunt, Exile. Now, it is time for Einar to go to Einar.
Einar to do Einar business. Yeah, it's not really a boss killer just yet, but it's okay. If I got the Forbidden Flame and Forbidden Flesh with the Righteous Providence, then I could get like a shitload of base crit and I'd actually do damage. Those are like mirror costing items right now. I just gotta get these Searing Exarch bosses to spawn and then kill those bosses, and then they can drop it, and then I can just farm them over and over. But there's like there's so many ascendancies, each one has its own skill that could be. It's like, what are the odds you're gonna get the one you want? Well, I could get a different one that's also worth the same amount and sell that no matter what I want. Something like the one for Juggernaut Accuracy Stacker, I'm sure that's worth a ton. Or the one for the Guardian, or not the Guardian, the Explodey Bleed thing. Oh, that's some good loots, wasn't it? Oh, I got one of these. Barren View Strand Map. Drox's Citadel. Oh! I got a double map boss. Increased area of effect. Yeah, no, this is bad for me. So I got 2 Droxes. That's nice. Eye of Malice. How much are these worth? 2 Chaos. What?
Hail gods.
Can't believe I finally 6 linked this armor. Shit. If I hadn't put that 30 quality on there, I never would have got it. So if I could reserve 600 more life, that's 6 times 30. That's 180 more flat ES.
Hail god slayer.
So arrogance multiplies by 203%. What's the anomalous one? Hang on a second, guys. Let's see what the difference is here. That gives you even more. Was that one of the options I had earlier?
I'm here.
I did some heists. Okay, so those things go here. Okay. Doriani's Machinarium. It's the only unique map I haven't done. Do these all count as... No, they don't count as maps. These ones should. No, they don't. What do we got here? There's 5 maps I haven't done. Crimson Temple. 16. Let me see where that's at. Crimson Temper. Crimson Temper. This is all fine. This is fine. And let's go to Einhar. Pop it in there. And then... Does it show my progression? Searing Exarch progression? Where does that show that at? I see the Maven. 3 out of 3. Did I never do the Maven invitation? But I gotta do that first. Oh no! I was gonna put the god catching device on it. I can do another one later. Real regalia. This could be good. There's a guy trying to whoop me.
Oh, dude, 4 strength, 4 stam, leather
Idiot.
belt.
I went straight from like doing tier 10s to like tier 16 crazy maps.
Yeah, I guess you got no excuse now. You can make overpowered builds.
Finally getting good use out of my head, Hunter. This bullshit like this is what pisses me off.
Up you go, little beast! Away!
Splits off in 2 directions. How am I ever gonna fucking do anything about this? Fucking red beast sitting here guarding that. Look at all these monsters. Oh my god, they're flooding it. There's no way.
My mana is spent.
Scum ribs the toxic.
Smoke weed every day.
I must have time to gather.
Smoke weed every day.
Oh, hi, Mr. Rogers. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should. T2, you should play Mortal Online with us.
You don't even play that game.
I might soon. Like once I'm almost done with Dark Souls. I mean Elden Ring.
Is it free?
You played like the fucking newbie island, and then you played for about a couple hours with me, and then you quit.
No, I'm not quitting. I'll come back.
Yeah.
I just needed like some more people to play with. I feel like.
We should play Valheim updates.
Oh yeah. You want to go to my I could show you my world. I built that big ass fucking castle. I
For
got
Valheim,
yeah.
you getting the gaming blues? Getting bored of games yet?
Nah.
We will
Well, he
Nice,
might
the gamer
get the gaming
thought.
blues. How long can you survive on like unemployment then?
Well, it pays you for 6 months, right?
Yeah, he's gonna get 6 months of free checks. He should be able to get the maximum too, maximum payout.
Oh my god, I'm so huge right now.
Mine was like $1,100. No, it was basically like $900 paychecks every 2 weeks.
No. Shit,
That
that
was-
was gonna be
that
like
was like-
250 probably.
No, what are your normal paychecks? Like 800, something like that?
No.
Oh
For
shit!
a 2-week
420, 400, 350, something like that.
For 80 hours?
No, for every week.
Oh, yeah, I'm
yeah,
talking
it's
about
2 weeks. Oh, okay.
2 weeks, 800. Yeah,
You paid every 2 weeks.
yeah. You'll probably get like 600 then every 2 weeks. It'll be like should be like 75% of your pay of what you were getting. It like averages your pay the last 18 months or something like that. That's what it did for me, at least in Illinois. But mine like capped out or whatever. 'Cause they don't have like people that make like fucking $200,000 a year can't go on unemployment and get like 150,000. Like the maximum is, I think the maximum was $12,000 over 6 months for me. 11,000 something. I don't know what it is now. That was 2017, 2018. Free money!
So I don't have to worry about them not being able to pay me or anything, do I? Because there's always people from last year used it so much. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I
say
mean, as
they're out
long
of
as-
money or anything.
Comes out of the tax parlors. Right?
Well, it's the company you worked for has to pay some of that. So whoever you got fired from has to, like, they're either going to fight it or they're just going to let it go through. If they fight it, I think it takes a little longer, but most of the time I don't know if they can really.
Well, you got laid off for sexual harassment, basically, right?
Not sexual harassment; it was just harassment.
Well, he was only messaging women, right?
Oh, dude,
Well, that'd be funny if they tried to fight it and they like, will say, well, show us in your handbook where it's against the rules, and they can't show it, and then they have to like put me back on the job. Oh,
Yeah.
well, turns out you didn't do anything wrong, and we just fucked up. Oh, was it right?
You signed like some paperwork or some shit, right? Or
You talking about for
sign
the,
it. You
the
just told them
handbook
to fuck
thing?
off. No, like you said that your boss came to you and like had a papers and you had to like sign something.
Yeah, termination thing.
Okay. Hopefully they didn't fuck you on that, because sometimes they'll try to get you to sign something
Like a waiver or something.
Oh shit.
and then they'll use it against you so you can't get unemployment. Like some companies are dirtbags like that. So hopefully they didn't try to fuck you like that.
Yeah, because that's the other thing I'm worried about really for G2 is like we got to make sure that you're gonna like at the end of the month you're gonna get your check, whatever, right? Not gonna be like,
Oh my god. Fuck
where's
you
my
better.
net?
It could take a while. Like mine took like 3 weeks before I even heard anything back.
If I don't get paid because they made me sign some bullshit and trick me, I may have to go on a fucking killing spree. Like, no shit.
True.
Probably would.
I don't know, man, but like that's like, because that's the thing. Like, what if they got you to sign like a waiver or some sort of thing, like, or did you see what it said before you like
I
signed
mean, it
it?
looked the same as all the papers, like when you get wrote up. It looked like one of those. Like, here's why
Yeah.
we're terminating you, and you signed at the bottom.
Yeah, hopefully they're not trying to fuck you over. That'd be pretty stupid. Usually, here in Illinois, it's a lot. I don't think that actually happens much. I don't know much about it, to be honest, but that's just something that's going through my mind, that they have some sort of rule that their lawyers have, and then they can get you to sign that so that they don't have to pay you unemployment or whatever. I don't know. It could just been some formal termination bullshit doesn't matter. And you could also say that if that is the case, you could probably get a lawyer and be like, hey, this person was harassing me, and I was just signing, and they made me sign papers, and didn't explain it to me, didn't give me time to read it.
Signed under duress. I was emotional.
Yeah, exactly. And then you can like act like you're kind of gay and be like, I don't know, I was on the, and they harassed me.
Why did they do this to me?
They were targeting me for months and months, and I wouldn't sleep with the boss, so he tried to get rid of me. What? What the fuck? Then his wife finds out and fucking leaves him. Sucks for you.
It's funny.
I'm on top of an elevator freezing my balls off.
Is it cold out there? What temperature is it? Fucking cold here.
Like 20 right now.
We're having a really cold spring here. It's weird because like in the past, it would usually be like springtime and the flowers be blooming right now.
See my camera?
Now it's dark, black. Oh, now it's turning on. Oh, geez, what are you in Cherno or something? Looking at the fucking grain silos.
Oh.
You're on top of. Are you on top of a triple yellow or bluebell?
I'm on the 150 foot in the air.
Well, like, what? Are you on top? Yeah, okay. You're up there, like where we used to snipe. Yeah.
Corn elevator.
Yeah, the corn elevator. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Fertilizer dome.
Oh, it's like, oof, like
laggy.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like it looks like more like it's still pictures that go are like on shuffle or something.
Yeah, my data for my phone's out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, everything's fucking icy. I see icicles and shit on things.
What? Is it snow?
Yeah, there's snow up there, it looks like.
Oh shit. I still speak to Lucid. No, I ain't heard from him in 20 years. Wait, how long have we been? 10 years or something like that.
What?
Lucid.
Lucid?
Yeah, I don't even remember Lucid.
Yeah, from like back in the day?
Yeah.
The British guy?
Yeah, you're like a skateboarder, sort of. That's all
yeah,
that
it's
stuff,
some
right?
corn bins.
Corn nuts.
Corn nuts. Alright. Yep. So my coworker's coming back. I'm gonna get off here.
Oh, okay.
See you later.
Bye.
I must have time to gather my will.
Yeah, Rogers wants me to play that game with him. But I'm just saying that game was kind of like AZ, where if you die, you lose all your gear. But when you have stats, you can train stuff, like, you know, skills. And you get like the horses, and me and Rogers were riding through this massive map. It was like huge. It was like 8 Chernarises put together. And there's like different environments, and there was like, it's all like player trading basically. There's almost like no NPCs who actually sell things. And your character can read books to gain skills on things, and you can just like read it while you're offline. So, like you can go to work or whatever and come back, and your character's trained his skills up.
Okay, we got a boss fight.
but it also kind of is really toxic. Like, it's also funny to me too, because there's it's open voice chat, so there's all these adults like shit talking each other all the time, because like the average age to play Mortal Online is like 30 to 40 or something. It's just like cancer.
Did y'all see the new South Park? They're playing
No.
Airsoft with these teenagers, and they're like, they all have their own teenager they gotta look after, and they're like, one of them just, the one Cartman has constantly in the bathroom jacking off. The other one is like, Kyle has, is like, he's all depressed, he's like playing with fire and trying to burn his hand, and like, another guy is like all emo, he's like, leave me alone, you don't know me. It's like his mom dropped him off. They're like emotional.
Well, because they all just hit puberty or something.
Yeah. And they have to get their dads to play Airsoft with them and kill all the teenagers.
I am no beast of burden.
Let's see. Minions movement speed. Let's see if I care about that. Mine throwing speed. That's specific. I don't really want to pay for that though.
I must have time to gather my will.
My wool. Gotta gather my wool.
I am no beast of burden.
Seagull Philosopher says, just do food deliveries. I mean, if I do the food deliveries, I'm making a shit amount of money, and I can't get the unemployment because I have a job.
Well, I know, but it's like, you might want to just work under the table for something somewhere. Like, not making that much money, but you don't want to get in trouble from the IRS, but maybe you can, I don't know, can you still get money from like collecting cans or selling, like, you know how the scrap and pallet man, Rogers watches him, he's always like driving down the street stealing people's trash and selling it all the time, coming home with all, like, you don't want to become a hoarder, but you could, like, you go pick up a bunch of like, I don't know,
I don't think
like
we're to
extension
that
cord.
point. I think I pretty much just lost my job. It's not like I'm gonna be crawling through trash already.
Well,
Give me a little time here, man.
what Showstopper basically was doing, like, he was asking me what steel's worth, and I told him, like, pretty cheap, like, you're gonna probably have to get rid of like 2 tons of it just to make the money. And he said he cleaned a whole bunch of steel out of, like, I don't know, someone, maybe his girlfriend's backyard or whatever. It was just like a bunch of garbage back there, and he made like $2,000 off steel.
What kind of garbage? I mean, I see like old metal in the woods sometimes. It's all rusty and shit. Does
Yeah.
that count?
I don't know exactly sure what was what type of steel, or it might have to be a certain, like, if it's like just a rust bucket, maybe it's not worth anything.
Talking about like
A
angle
lot of that
iron and
rust
shit.
is surface rust, yeah. Maybe wrought iron's worth something, yeah. It's like, I'm assuming
about,
they
like,
just melt it down.
There's things called angle iron. It's like an L-shaped long beam, and then you get like channel, which is like a U-shaped beam, or like an I-beam. And then you got like bars, cold rolled steel bars, and rounds. Well, I
Yeah.
shouldn't even know all this. I have so much work experience. I know about everything. I know types of steel. I applied for this one job. It was like $60,000 a year or something salary. It's like your... I think it's like they make labels for drug packaging for pharmaceuticals or something. So I'd be like, it said they didn't have any like prerequisites of like knowing a bunch of bullshit, because it's like you need to learn this software that we use because it's like weird custom software. I'm like, learning shit is my jam. I worked with a lot of weird fucking custom software. I used to work at that place. They have like, a lot of places have like their own like boiler rooms in the back that create steam, and they run the plant off of steam. And they have like water, what do you call it? Wastewater treatment plants. And they had like their own software somebody had made. It showed like exactly what was inside the boiler room. But like, here's these 4 tanks. Here's these fans that go down and they stir it up and they spin it, and then it like shows you like the waves of the water if it's getting like too much turbidity and it's like sloshing around. It's really cool. Like, I could design software like that. That would be fun. That was a place I worked that had like this big light on the wall. I think it was like a red light or an orange or something. And I asked the guy, like, what happens when that light goes off? What is that? And he's like, oh, if you see that go off, get in your car and drive down to the Speedway gas station at the end of the road. I'm like, okay, how come? He's like, that's how far you need to be to survive the explosion that's about to happen. Oh yeah, there's other jobs, but I have to drive a little bit. Where did y'all think I worked?
You've been saying you'd like a security guard or something, right?
I mean, everybody thought I was... What did you think I was? You had us all thinking work for some highly interesting job. I mean, it is interesting. Because it's like, the companies trust you with their whole $1 million sites. And you walk around and you have all the freedom to like do whatever you want.
Isn't there cameras watching you half the time or recording shit? But...
Yeah. When I was on dispatch, they had a camera watching me all the time. It was kind of annoying because you couldn't pick your nose or anything. Then they moved me to the other plant, and I was like, oh, there's no cameras anymore. This is great. Free coffee. Play Duolingo all the time. He's offering the serpents. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't that I couldn't talk about my job because it's like top secret, like government or anything. It's just like I didn't want people figuring out where I work and calling, harassing me, getting me fired. That's the only reason. I'm about to break his chair. I can't afford to buy another one. Fuck. I just wish I could have stayed on a little longer. I'm starting to stack my ducats.
Did the boss fire you because you like stole his mushrooms?
No, that was my old boss. I went and checked his spot this morning. I took my dog to the dog park. Because that's where they are. They're at the dog park.
Kind of funny. When I got laid off at the Shell station, I didn't stop going over there. I was like still asking, like, hey, can I help you do this? And he's like, kind of look at me like, I got rid of you. God damn it. You're still coming back. Eventually got my job back for a bit.
of death to my hand. Holy shit. Holy shit. 298. Area of effect, fizzes lightning, blah 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 blah. Fossilized remains. Let's do it. Oh, we're in an actual mine, like in the very beginning of the mine.
Oh, dude, look, damn leather belt.
Minion damage rings. Max skeleton armor. Mana reservation hat. Summon phantasms. Gloves. What? See how much this is worth. 3 exalts. Some phantasms. So these aren't worth anything. 35 damage. Chaos ring might be worth something.
I must have time to gather my will.
So much good stuff down here. Let's try just a currency one. I'm gonna drop some fucking fat exalts. Anecdotal story mode. Yeah, I told all my stories. What do you do when you tell your stories? God damn it, those screams are.
mana is spent.
I'm standing in these tornadoes, so it doesn't even bother me.
Oh, dude, force strength, force damn leather belt. Oh, dude, force strength, force damn leather belt. Force damn leather belt.
What is this spider?
I must have time to gather my will.
Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that?
No exhausts. Yay. See, PoE can't have stories because it's not really multiplayer. Saying I need to put my content into more digestible, bite-sized, nougaty portions. I didn't like Twitch because they seemed like they were all fucking their hot chicks that they had on there. The
Probably. Yeah,
the-
Alinity and all those other ones, letting them do whatever the fuck they want.
I heard they had like big parties and all the CEOs or whatever. It's run by a bunch of teenagers, pretty much. And I don't know. They allow stupid shit like hot tub streaming and non-gaming shit, even though it's supposed to be a gaming streaming site. It just turns me off.
I don't know. The Dr. Disrespect, just finally got the severance from them and got like $7 million. Because he could technically be making more money than that streaming. Like Asmongold was saying, when he was doing text-to-speech donations, he was making $5,000 a day. So people would just donate the stupidest shit to have it read out on stream by a bot. And a lot of it would, if anything, was like swear words or nasty stuff. It would just auto get like deleted or stopped or whatever, but they still donated like money. Some of them, like the bare minimum to donate was like a couple dollars, right? $5 or something like that, right? So people were just like, all of these trolls were just throwing stuff at Asmongold all day long.
Hey, T2, you wanna have me on Facebook?
No. Facebook's the goddamn devil.
Okay, sure. Where you see my hits or...
Yeah.
I must have.
Dude, I was thinking you might have a lawsuit on your hands.
Kentucky's a no-fault state. You can just get fired for no reason.
Ah, that's shitty.
I don't like how Twitch, everybody feels like they have to do that super high energy, constantly talking, never stopping, or you're like losing viewers. You gotta constantly be high energy. Let's go, 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 everybody. Here we go. What's up, everybody? It's your boy. Time to play some fucking games. And it's like they're out of their fucking mind every minute.
Has excuses.
I mean, he plays it more casual though. He comes in all slow, just
Yeah, but
appears
he's like
like.
an 80s action hero. Like everyone else is like, oh, I'm fucking Joe Bob from the corner.
Did I ever show y'all that guy that plays Madden? Hang on. Let me look this up. If you just Google Madden on YouTube, I'm sure he pops up. T.D. Barrett. Is that him? Wait a minute. Who did I message this the other day? Was that... Mayart? Can't remember exactly which video it was. See which ones I've watched before, that'll tell you. 5 months ago. Is this the guy? No, this ain't the guy. He's probably just as bad though. Yeah, MMG. Let me find it. What the fuck? Here we go. All his thumbnails, he's got this stupid expression on his face, like this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. Coming in hot, high energy all the time. This fucking guy.
I'm tired of suffering. I'm tired of suffering.
I know why you clicked on this video, okay? I know! Let's just get this over with! Ugh! Ugh! I used to think
They all get the
anxiety was
word
bad for the Wheel of
distortion
Mud Super Bowls.
repeat.
This is 100 times worse. For anyone who's not clued in, last season Wheel of...
You didn't put anything in. Thought he
Oh
was
yeah,
gonna
I
get
have.
money.
I've applied like 6 or 7 places.
Oh. Never mind then.
Boys, I literally thought we had failed. I saw the list of golden tickets that we had made, and I was like, no Trace McSorley.
He's so fucking pumped all the time.
The NFC South, the Panthers, the reigning Super Bowl.
Hey, if I was you.
Oh, that was just fucking Rogers said the same thing just before you were here.
I'm for real.
It's a little late now.
Nah. I take, fuck them. I take it up there. What's it gonna hurt? Oh, he's not gay? That's gonna be like, what?
I didn't want to say anything at the time because I was so emotionally distraught. But I'm a gay man.
You're like, I'm gay? You pass as it as a fucking bald-headed dude.
Did I get that on stream where I was talking about would you rather get fucked in the ass or be fucked in the ass? I could use that. Was we talking about that? That was us, right?
Fuck, dude, I don't know what the fuck you're talking
I was talking to somebody the other day on stream or on Discord. I was like, I think it's less gay if you get fucked in the ass.
But dude, seriously, I play it off like I'm gay and they fired me because the new supervisor, fucking a homophobe. And you could probably get you a fucking lawsuit.
Yeah, but then everyone's gonna be like, oh, he's gay. And I don't want to fire him.
Fuck.
I must have time to gather my will.
I guess as long as you get money, right? But, like, then are you gonna be out of work because nobody in the area wants to hire you?
I don't think so. You guys are weird.
My mana is spent.
Guess it's better than they fired me for being creepy and, like, stalking women at the workplace.
I'm immune for this ever happening again. That's the worst part is that it's like the Gilmore Saga happened again. It's like I gotta relive that shit.
Enjoy.
At least with the Gilmore Saga, I actually had sex with a woman and I was involved with something involving a woman. This is just like nothing. It's like I told somebody she looked like somebody on TV. I told her I was at a bar in town during a Christmas parade. She was at home. Who cares? Who gives a fuck about any of that? It's not harassment.
Well, it makes me wonder too, because like some chicks probably wouldn't care, but then like some workplaces have like a no dating, like your coworker policy, because they don't want drama.
I wasn't even trying to date her. I was just telling her what I was doing. She told me about this bar. I was like, hey, I'm at that bar you told me about.
Oh, you're gonna on Elden Ring there? Show you want me to give you those items?
I don't know about this fight. I don't know if I've ever done it or not.
If you want, I'm up here at the outside the Capitol where the battle happened.
Oh, this is the one I've seen on TV. Oh, I know how this works. Okay. Wait, which side? I'm on the cold side. Hot side, hot, cold side, go. When she does the hot spell, you go on the cold side. I need to be on the hot side. Doing cold stuff? Hot side. Wait, what's she doing? You want to be on the cold side when she does this, because it does less. She's doing hot stuff, you want to be on the cold side. So next you'll do a cold thing. Oh, that's... You want to be on the hot side, because she's doing cold ice damaged. And... Oh, that's a reflection. Get on the cold side. She's doing fire damage.
Deep space. Astral avalanche. Simulacrum. Starflare. Deep space. Solar storm.
You guys are seeing a boss fight.
Astral avalanche.
It's not doing shit to me.
Must have time to gather. Replica. Deep space. Solar storm.
Doing solar damage, I'm on the cold side. Cold damage does not hurt me.
Deep space.
So where are you? That's at the Capitol, you said?
Slain.
Which waypoint? The outer wall or
So it's a level 79 boss.
outer wall battleground?
The draconic tree sentinel up here on the side of the wall.
Oh yeah, I just killed him. On I made a second character like a samurai like you.
Let me go back up in the chat. I got behind a little bit. If I want to make cash with Twitch, I need to find my niche. Offbeat or older game. Like Hearthstone? Like do like Crypt? Just be like a Hearthstone nerd all day long? I don't know if I could stomach that.
Alright, I'm heading there.
See, I think my boss tried to do that Grubhub delivery thing, and he said it was like not worth it. You'd waste so much gas and time for like piddly amounts. It didn't make any money or something. Increased totem placement speed.
Alright. I'll put my summon sign down at like the summoning post area.
Drop sapped ground when moving. What does sap do? That's the electric one, right? Oh, that's a lightning thing. Causes affected targets to deal up to 20% less damage based on the lightning damage in the hit for 4 seconds. That's good for me, right? Makes them do even less damage to me. Sapped ground. What does that do? Am I dropping sapped ground? Oh, look at that! Drop a little lightning shit when I walk.
Time to gather my will.
Sapping the ground. I put my bus back in because I took my boots off. Sapping it, sapping it, sapping it. If I could just run like precision or something, like a level 1 or a clarity.
He just killed me. I had him like almost half health.
Yeah, he gets harder when he.
Because Radiant Faith.
No, gay because like you get him.
I just defeated him last night. He's a hard boss. Everyone's gets stuck on him.
I get an extra 1 fizz reduction and 0.2 life regen per aura. So the more auras
I'm gonna put my sign like on the road before him. Change your multiplayer to password to showstop. I'll try to fight him, I guess. I'm just gonna get some items for you because you're gonna give me. I'm gonna trade some of the items to you that you're gonna give to my other character as well.
We're on a level 1 vitality.
Hail, Old Slayer.
Instead of a level 19.
You said the road before you get to him. Okay, I see fire
Yeah.
giants right here.
Well, I mean, you know how there's a rock, like a rock wall, like right before you go up to him, like on the right side of the road.
Yep.
I'll just put it right there.
Old Slayer.
Yes, I'm praying. Hey, I took a typing test earlier. Guess how much I type? How fast I type?
Like 300 words a minute or some shit.
No! Nobody types 300 words a minute. Don't overguess.
I just type a bunch of A's.
It's like 104.
It's a bunch of A's.
I averaged 104. I hit 112 and 111 on 2 of them. But 90 words a minute is like, if you want to be a professional, like a typing job, you need 90 words a minute. I'm doing like 105.
You put it down?
Not yet. I'm grabbing some stuff for you with that chest.
Okay, so if I refund, what did I do? This one?
Sucks because I ain't gonna have torrent to fucking try to kill this motherfucker.
Yeah, but I'll just shoot him with a fucking thing and be fine. It'll probably be fine. Like if we die, it's not a big deal. But I just want to give you these items.
Oh, it's preserving life.
Corn is such an ugly horde.
Yeah, he's like a goat thing, right?
I must have time to gather my will.
Yeah, it drops my lightning wrist by a ton. Let me do less damage.
damn it. This controller fucking out again.
Oh yeah, I've got a Hunter's Exalt. Oh, I forgot about that. See if I can get a better attack speed. Okay. Okay, what did I just do? Crimson Tempo.
Killed some God-skinned noble fucker up above this witch village earlier.
Oh yeah, he's a tough buggy.
I one-shotted that bitch. I mean, he was tough. Don't get me wrong. I had one pot left. I just kept going. Like he was Stretch Armstronging, dude. I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, he's like a lizard man or something. Sorry, my keypad's like not working properly. I'm trying to like navigate my chest here.
Hail, Godslike.
There we go.
Okay, I think I got everything for you. I'll ride over there real quick.
Temp chains on top of me already being slow. This should be fun.
I must
Swing.
I used to keep doing this.
Ah,
Yeah.
have somebody live in my house being charged for money. That's a good idea. I did see a bunch of people on Facebook like asking if somebody was renting. I've got a whole basement. Like, be like, hey, if you just work on my basement, that'll be your rent. You finish my basement for me. And then once it's done, then I'll start charging you rent.
Oh, I do have those remembrances. Right. Signs down. Fix that little rock wall here. I don't know for you if there's like a summon sign thingy here or not. I mean, like the Jesus statue that's usually here.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I wasn't gonna level that metal yet. Whoa, okay. Died again. Apparently, there's a billion fire damage things or something.
Here.
Let's dig.
Got like a billion R's, but I'm not technically what you would call an R stacker.
Hail, Godslike.
Careful, we could get invaded. I was up here. Someone help.
All right, we'll grab this before it goes away then. So the 2 of those are for you, and 1 of them is for my other character, who is a dexterity guy.
Is that it?
No. Give some armor now. Oh, here's a like a lightning ice katana I got.
What the fuck is going on?
Here is an iron hat, like kind of Asian man hat. This armor's for my other character.
Something about this map, I can't do it.
This white reed armor is for your other character?
Yeah.
I must have time to gather my
This is for you here. I'm gonna drop this for my other character. This red, rotten wing thing.
Minus resist.
This thing here, and this blood thing is for you. It'll increase how much bleed you can apply.
Wait, with minus resist?
How many talisman slots do you have anyway?
3.
Alright, good. Should be good enough. So if you put that bleed one on there and that concessive hits one, it'll make you like yeah. I'll fight this boss for you now, I guess. Might die on this guy, but because he is a hard boss, but we'll see. Watch out, he's gonna hit you. Oh, I'm being attacked. Behind us, behind us. Haha! You see that? Watch out. You top, are you gonna attack the boss? Okay, I'm just recharging. Heal up. Run away and heal. There, he's dead. But I wish I kind of was streaming that.
Jeez, that hit so hard.
But did you see what I did to that the invader?
What's out of what's your shield?
Yeah, but I reflected the fireball. The fireball came off the horse, and I reflected it with the shield. And it went in one shot that guy. Okay, so the reason the shield's so powerful is like when I put immolation on myself, it counts as a negative spell, so I'm reflecting that immolation at people. But with that sentinel, he attacks with like magic constantly, so I'm just constantly reflecting his own magic back at him. So powerful. Alright, I'm gonna switch to my other character and I'll meet you here. Or in the next bonfire, I guess. 'Cause that'll be like the city.
Oh, dude, 4 strength, 4 stam, leather belt.
I must have time to gather my will.
Do not worry, we will be back.
Oh man, I bet that guy wasn't expecting that. That's like, that made my day right there. Just to see him like, because you saw him like attacking me from the back and he was doing like no damage to me at all. Like I just turn around like, what is this, is there a fly over here bothering me? But I'm wearing like the heaviest like poise armor you can get.
Ooh, we got Eldritch Exalt.
My stomach says we know. Ooh. Like burn on my stomach.
Oh, you can still summon around here. Alright, okay, I'll see if I can put a summon sign in the next room there. Past the bridge.
Casters are fucking me up.
Yeah, like last night I was like, I want to make a Dex character because he keeps seeing all these crazy blue builds. Alright, so if you follow that path from the bridge, it'll lead you to like an elevator. I'm gonna put my sign in front of the elevator. I don't know if it should. If it doesn't appear, we'll go to the next. Maybe if I go up the elevator.
The knockback is so crazy on it.
Not seeing what the item
Pick up
is.
the elevator.
Yeah, I'll go up the elevator and I'll put the sign. There should be like another little area where we can put signs down. There's a bunch of boxes up here, just run past all those. Like another couple rooms. Then, oh, you're summoning me?
No.
Oh shit. Okay. It'd still be multiplayer password. Oh, maybe different characters have different,
Well, we time map. Died a couple times.
Alright, I killed myself.
I must have time to gather my will.
Smoke weed every day.
It looks like, yeah, you can summon at the base. I'm in the church up the elevator. If you go up the elevator, follow the path, you come into like a church. Gotta make sure my multiplayer is.
If anybody wants to donate Elden Ring, my Steam account is Small Pupper.
Oh.
You'll probably fucking rage quit on this game.
That's what you pay for. Watch me rage quit.
Hail, Godslave.
If you can actually persevere to do that'd be good. You could. It's like Path of Exile, like build your own fucking
I
class.
have to keep playing because somebody donated. It's like you get to watch me suffer.
Yeah, alright.
Play your game. I didn't put that fucking thing in there again. Holy shit.
Alright, signs down in the church.
I don't keep forgetting.
Okay. Let me give it a minute. I don't see
What?
nothing right. What part of the church?
It's on the carpet in front of the altar.
Okay. Let me. Oh, I see it.
Alright, let's try this again. Attack speed. Here we go. Hail of Thunder buff effect. That's no good. So, we got a prefix open.
Alright, drop me one of those seppukus.
So, this is dominated by the Exarch, which means. What does that mean? If I put this on it, add a prefix.
How do you?
You click on it, and then it'll say leave. Alright, good. And then the white reed armor.
So I can only add a prefix anyway. Watch the Eldritch Assault. 10 chaos. Adds lightning to attacks. Let's see if I get a.
That was the iron hat.
If I get an annul. I could annul only prefixes. That Brine Rot though. How did I even get that? Damage during the class effect. That's really good. I think.
Alright, we can progress now.
Keep the iron hat, or is that yours?
You can have the iron hat if you want.
So what's the difference about white reed armor? Is it?
It's not as good as the armor that you're wearing, but it gives me more poise.
You see my fucking wolf mask, man? Hell
Yeah. Yeah, it looks cool. I like His armor's pretty cool.
Okay, that's good.
The helmet I'm wearing is gives me more strength.
Frajoles.
I don't even know if I'm supposed to be here because, like,
I don't know, what level are you?
I just talked to
Aw.
Rena.
God damn it, I lost connection to you just as you said that. Well, that's fine. I'm level 77 on this character. I'm here.
Sexual lives of paradoxically public yet very private man in America is such a fascination to us. You talking about me? I remember you having a relationship with someone who had. Oh, you're talking about Double D. Yeah. It wasn't a sexual relationship. We slept in the same bed a couple of times.
Where she was probably like, why does this guy not make a move on me?
Did I ever tell y'all that she was my cousin?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh, this is the same situation. I just exploded. What in the fuck is happening? This isn't even that mod. What? How's this shit killing me? Let me put my good vitality back on. Maybe the regen from that is actually what's keeping me alive. That was stupid. Is it just a Searing Exarch mobs? They just go through all your defenses? See, I got 80 code and 75 fire. I got ridiculous mitigation. I got 90% fizz production. 66,000 armor. How the fuck are they like one-shotting me with a little fireball?
Because a lot of that stuff is like enemies can convert other elements into other elements still, or no?
I resist all elements. Even my chaos is at 14.
I must have time to gather.
Give me some fucking buffs. Headhunter buffs, then we'll see who's fucking fireballing me.
I need to get some ashes war now.
See, there's like righteous fires or something going on. There's little flame bursties. I don't know what the fuck that is. But I don't like it.
Get off here.
Alright. Well, have fun with it. Yeah, yeah.
That build you like to do, I'm thinking about trying to do that before I advance too far in the story.
Yeah. Well, you're right around the area where you can go over to the volcano and like start doing those. You get the seppuku net stuff now. You just need to like. It's kind of weird like when you're two-handing weapons.
Seppuku on my Rivers of Blood because I couldn't put any other Ashes of War on my Rivers of Blood. It's bullshit.
Maybe you can't do it to unique weapons, but I'm not sure. Because I could change it on the Nibigati or whatever it is. Because I don't know if you saw I had like the giant sword from what's like a really long katana. I don't know what's look what it says.
Oh, the one that drops off the mate?
No, the one that drops off of the guy I killed that had the iron you gave me, or that I dropped you. This is like
Nodachi?
Yeah, Nagakiba? Nagakiba.
Naga means snake, so it's like long as a snake, probably.
Yeah, it's really
Master
long.
of languages, voice. Master of languages.
Anyway, I've just been progressing since yesterday, and
Oh, dude, 4 strength, 4 stam, leather belt.
What was I, see, man?
Gas of war. Bell-bearing
House is
hunter. What the
inhabited by a smuggler.
Every time I'm going down these long stairs outside the city, it looks like fucking winged demon things like jumped after my ass. See a boss too?
Yeah, there's like giant mini bosses like everywhere around there.
So, hey, T2, I got this game on Remake Gaming for $50. They still don't have that show.
That's still
We could all
too
play
much for
co-op
Unemployed.
together.
$50 is like an electric bill or something.
Really? Here it's like fucking electric bill's like over $100.
Oh yeah. Right now I'm using half gas, half electric, so. Wait, she's getting the energy shield back?
My mana is spent.
Oh, this sucks. I can get rid of her energy shield.
I don't know, Showstopper, you only played it a little bit here and there, but how are you liking it so far?
The energy shield's all the way back again! Motherfucker! Every time she teleports, she gets her energy shield back. I can't kill this.
Multiplayer's a little bit jank sometimes, and graphics and stuff kind of chug, but we've played worse games.
Just holding the button down.
Trying to get my hands on like Rivers of Blood again. Pretty much it's on top of the level.
Oh my god, she teleported away far enough it didn't count. If you don't hit her like 100% of the time, constantly.
I don't even know how to get the snow area, or I was trying to help.
You just have to go through the city first.
This is gay.
Working on going through the city.
You say this is gay, T2?
It is.
You would rage.
Every time this thing teleports, it gets all its health back. And I gotta start over again. I'm slow as fuck at killing things.
You gave me a seppuku, right? Oh, you did. How come I can't duplicate?
T2, what does seppuku mean? Seppuku.
Kill yourself.
Is that the actual translation, or is there some sort of like...
It's a ritual where you disembowel yourself with a sword. Usually you have someone that's an assistant that'll cut your head off when you do it so you don't suffer too long.
Oh.
Also called hirikiri, or harikari, or whatever it's called. I think it's the same method.
It seems like I can duplicate the seppuku. But I could on my other characters, so maybe I'm missing a whetstone, that's probably the issue.
Smoke weed every day.
Weird. Magic.
I am no beast of burden.
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
What is that doing in here? That's fire damage to spells. Suppression. Suppress spells.
Everyone, get in here!
Everything's RNG nowadays. I'm trying to think of like what would be a good old game to play that people would. That weird sound that happens sometimes. Oh, is that fucking Epic Games launcher shit?
Maybe.
I turned that off where it doesn't start up now.
Fuck.
Kind of worried about. Well, I'm not really worried about it, but I had my boss's password to a bunch of shit. So once they fired me, I like tried to log into his Indeed account where he hires people, just to see what was on there. I'm probably not any messages that would get him in trouble, but like I could place an ad for like young hot bitches with like big tits and make him look like he did it. That's pretty much all he could hire anybody. He didn't hire anybody. It was like over 25. It was all like fresh out of high school girls. He hired one Mexican guy to work at my building where I was at, not to work with him. And that was after I'd said something to him about like, hey, you're hiring a lot of women. It's kind of looking weird.
They're only hiring women.
Hail, Godslayer.
Eventually he's gonna fuck up and they'll fire him because he's not on top of this shit like he should be. I was gonna be there to take his place when that happened, but now that I'm not there to take his place, I have no idea what's gonna happen when that happens. Hope he gets a fucking DHS audit.
Wait, where the f did I? Oh, there it is.
So I got all the Soul of Lunaris and the Brine King. I don't have any Arakanis or Solarises.
Good tidings.
I have to get those for each character I make too,
Good
don't I?
tidings to you.
Doesn't like transfer over. I need some like helmet MTX. This looks like so stupid. Look like a fucking rooster. My beard and the beak.
Yes.
Let's see what I can do. I can throw some feathers on it. That'll make it look even more. That kind of covers up the beard. Doesn't really look good on the top of the armor though. Oh, that looks nice. The Aria halo with the crown.
Hello.
Still need something to cover up the.
Oh, wow. I've never been parried by that dude before.
Ooh, I can make the helmet not look like that helmet.
Oh my god, he could parry me.
Oh, that's nice.
Greetings. Freedom comes to you.
Look at that. Look pretty fucking dope. Because usually, without the armor on, this guy looks like fucking. He's wearing. He's got no pants. Some fucking icy wings. I think this looks better just with the regular shield effect. Arch Nemesis ice effect to my belt. What does that do? I can't see my belt.
It's kind of shitty, but
Is it stuff falling off of my... I don't know what that even is.
why didn't you do one of those builds that's like really overpowered, get you to the end game? Like, I know it costs a lot of shit, but just want to see you like clear end game bosses and nuke everything. And instead of just kind of like.
This is meant for. What does that look like? Get rid of the crown? Look like a fucking lion. Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, maybe because it's a duplication, like can a duplication not be duplicated?
Ooh, what about that? Just a big fucking spinny rock on my head.
Maybe I gotta take it out.
$22.46.
I must
Could
have
play
time to gather
Dying Light 2 if you want me to.
I can play that, I guess. There's like, when I was watching videos on it, there's all sorts of like secrets that you didn't find, like give you like, that give you no fall damage and like, boomerang weapons and stuff.
What time is it now? 5 o'clock? How about I end the stream and then come back after I eat? Stream some more.
Yeah.
It's gonna get pretty hungry. Everybody cares about Dying Light 2. I'm running around killing zombies. You rather watch like some bullshit WoW game or something? Elden Ring is multiplayer only, is that right? It's not really multiplayer. You see people's ghosts.
It's not multiplayer only. You can play in offline mode.
I just wonder if you could torrent it.
Probably could, but then you wouldn't be able to play multiplayer.
Yeah,
Like I can't come like save your ass or something if you need help. Like I gotta.
Doesn't say anything about me having a crack, but Fit Girl Repack, she's the one that does all the whatchamacalls it. Yeah, I guess I'll download this. See if it works when I get back from eating. If it does, then I'll stream it.
Alright. Started with the starter class. Samurai seems to be pretty overpowered.
I didn't think it had classes. I thought you just like picked up a weapon and started using it.
Well, you can. Start as the Wretch class that starts with nothing. You'll have like... So like there's starting classes, but like it doesn't really matter. All off skill, I guess. The katana's been kind of carrying me because I can...
Because it has built-in bleed.
Yeah.
Oh, so you just hit it once and you just run around until it dies? Or how long does it bleed for?
Well,
you have to like keep hitting and then this big old chunk takes away. You gotta bleed up the enemy's bleed meter. Which you can't see because each enemy has like a different size bleed meter. But like, you just keep attacking them. Like you can get buffs where like certain weapons give more bleed, and then you can get like talismans or ashes of war that increases your bleed, or you can fucking make them bleed like on every like 7 or 8 hits. But every time you make them bleed, it's like 20% of their HP
like,
gone.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like Calling Strike in a way, where it's like you're trying to build up a meter to take like 20% of their health off.
It's like every fifth of their damage is a Calling Strike.
Yeah, something like that.
But you also got to remember these bosses can fucking one-shot you, and
really
if
strong.
they don't one-shot you, they knock you off your mount. And if you're wearing heavier armor, it takes longer to get off the ground. So if you're on the ground and you're like half health, they're just sitting there fucking wailing on you and shit. If you wear light armor and you do survive a hit like that, you can roll out of the fucking way. And it's very rogue-like. It's a roguelike, but a unique roguelike. I don't know, I'm enjoying it. Pretty much, Austin, I think, like, your dude's destined to be evil no matter what the ending is.
There's like 6 different endings that I saw. Like
6 different endings, and supposedly one that it's under investigation.
Well, like I saw one of the endings that I helped Ronnie with. She's like she wants to usher in like the age of space or something like that.
Yeah, the age of the moonlight, where it's 1,000 years of darkness and the moon's the only light that glows or whatever.
But she wanted us to go journey to space and some sort of like
fucked up one. Like there's one where you fucking burn everything.
Yeah.
The most fucked up one is the dung eaters.
Yeah, he curses everybody.
Yeah, dude, I was watching that. I was like, this guy literally took eat shit and die to all new level.
Yeah, literally he's called the dung eater, and he's like I want you. His whole quest line revolves you go to the sewers to like talk to him, and
you just keep getting plagues and you feed it to him, and then like
he's like, oh yeah, it's
he
delicious.
eventually just like generates his own plague ruin.
Yeah.
Fucking, like I was like, what the fuck? Oh.
And so you're supposed to go to essentially God and infect God with some sort of curse that like all the children and their children and everybody's children from henceforth will be born with like a curse. So everybody's gonna become like monsters or something. I don't know.
So is there's 10 classes, right? Do they all have different endings or something?
No. Like starting points.
Just, yeah, starting points and weapons. That's all it is.
I'm thinking this Confessor looks pretty cool.
Okay, if you want to go a caster type class, which casters are OP, go.
But they're like glass cannons. They have like really low health. Unlike like you can swap your armor out,
But
but
if you
armor
get one
sets
shot
are
anywhere,
rare.
why does it matter if you get low health?
I don't get one shot per se, because early on in the game you'll get one shot because you won't have a lot of stamina. And like right as you get out of the tomb, I would do the tutorial area, but right as you get out of the tomb, dude, like I was getting my ass whooped. I mean, like motherfucking like gave me flashbacks of my dad when I was back in the day where I was like,
take you behind the tool shed.
Oh, you know what, Junior? You fucked up. You got an F in school and you cussed your teacher out. Guess what? You're getting a belt across the cheeks. That's what it felt like, son.
Yeah, fucked you like left, right, and the center. Yeah.
Yeah, no! Like, especially,
Not my beautiful ass.
Maybe he'll attack that fucking bitch that gets when you're right out of the catacombs. You know what I'm talking about, old gold boy? But just stick with it. Like you'll learn. Like I asked Austin, he priced me on that boss battle that we just did. I've probably not as good as Austin, but I'm learning the dodge and shit. You know.
Yeah, it's all about kind of like whittling a boss down. You don't have to. But like, there's magic. I've seen people use magic to like one-shot bosses.
Well, yeah,
is it like when you're doing a dolphin dive, you can't be hurt? Is that how it is? Like,
you have iframes.
or does it matter
like
where they're swiping at? If they swipe you into your dolphin dive, it still hits you, or is like, no, I'm dolphin diving, so I dodged it.
I've seen people in the like really skilled players be able to jump over like enemies' attacks. Like it's the other games used to have iframes, but this one I'm not sure if it's like more like real space kind of thing where enemies.
I know it's real space because like if I try to roll out a fucking certain attacks waves, and these motherfuckers, they know what you're about to do sometimes before you do it, because they're like, you'll sit there and you'll watch your pattern, you're like, alright, I'm gonna go fuck this guy, and then he's like, nope, gonna swing the other way and fucking do a hurricane blitz and bust out the belt and bust your ass.
Bust your ass.